So this one here is for all the dreamers out there. You've had the same dream for 5, 10 years, maybe since you were a child, since you came out of your mother's womb. But you keep waking up to the same reality every single day. And all you can do is dream. But you're not willing to take a step further. That's why I'm talking to you today. If you're watching this and this falls on your lap, it's time to get out, man. It's time to leave. It's time to get out of your comfort zone. Time to get out into the unfamiliar. You know, we get too comfortable with the life and with the people around us and with the environment that we're in. You have some people who don't even go further than 10 blocks of where they were born. They live their whole life within 5 miles, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you dream constantly about being someone or being somewhere else, then just take a step further and get out. You know, a lot of times we make excuses about one thing or two not allowing us to follow our passion. And a lot of times it's because we limit ourselves to where we're at, meaning the location that we're in. So you see what I'm saying? How we limit ourselves because we decide to stay in one place. You can't dream about being a banker or making a name for yourself in the banking industry and be in the middle of nowhere. If you want to be in finances and advertising, digital ad and all things like that, you want to be in New York. Or if you want to be in the fashion industry, you want to be in New York. Or say, for example, you know, you dream of building a tech company or being part of a tech company one day. For that, you want to get on a plane and hop on and get your butt to Silicon Valley and San Francisco. You don't want to be in the middle of nowhere and just assume and pray that these things come to you, you know? Depending on your dream, you want to go where it's at. You want to go where all the people is at. Now, LA, for example, is known to be the city for Hollywood. And, you know, there's a lot of crazy things that's been said about this city and how people are flakes and how you just come here to waste your time. For a lot of people, this is the case. You know, LA can be brutal. It will beat you down if you don't fit in real quick, if you don't try to assimilate real quick. Los Angeles will beat you down because either most people you meet are either trying to sell you something or they're trying to use you to get something. Okay? But the fact still remains that if you want to be in the movie industry, if you want to be in Hollywood or on TV, this is still the place to be. And don't think about how many people come here for the same reasons. Yeah, you probably get a lot of competition, but your opportunities are still way more than anywhere else in the world. And that's what you got to focus on. You got to go where the opportunity is at. Your chances of meeting a big-time producer out here is far more than it would be anywhere else in the world. Okay, that's just to give an example. You just got to get up and leave. And I know it's probably not the easiest thing, because even say you want to, some of us have responsibilities and we have obligations to family and to people. But, you know, you can't always discount your happiness. Like, you can't always put everybody else's happiness over yours. For example, you know, some of us could be that you would disappoint your parents or your loved ones if you decide to move. But here's one good news. Even if your parents are disappointed in you right now, chances are they will still love you, right? So, and this I'm really saying this to people who are young. If you're young, You're still early in life. You don't have any crazy responsibilities. No kids, no financial obligation, no wife. You know, this is for you. You want to get going now. And this is the best time for you to change your environment and be where it's at. Don't suffocate yourself in the same environment that you grew up in, where there is no opportunity. Now, if you grew up in where the opportunity is at, stay there. But really, I'm talking to those people who maybe your opportunity and your chances of getting to the next level is 2,000 miles away from home. And all these years, you've been contemplating or just dreaming and not even thinking, oh, you know, I can really do this. I can really get up and go. I'm telling you right now, get up and get out and go to where it's at. You know, you don't always have all the time in the world, man. And you don't want to be kicking yourself in the butt 10, 20 years from now and saying, man, I could have, I should have, you know. So it's time to go. It's time to do this. So if you're watching this, please turn the screen off, decide what you want to do, talk to people, ask questions, and get up and go do it. Go for it, man. Go where the opportunity is at. You would thank yourself. Hell, you would thank me for making this video to encourage you to do so.